I think you only love me cause I'm poppin'. This a layup, this a rebound, then it's rhyming. Tyson with the fade, not the hair, my hands rockin'. When I link with ballpoint, you know it's knockin'. I'm not the same. Thinking money made me change, nothing else to blame. Bougie stuck up in my ways, singing Gucci gang. Gucci gang, think I'm Gucci Mane. I'm just playing in the cut, I got my Vans on. I'm not selfish, I get on to put my mans on. Always greedy since the day I got my first safe. 5'7", but I'm 6'8" when I stand on the money pals. Need a money counter, I broke my thumb from thumbing down. Wifey on my line, she told me to dumb it down. Mama on my line, asking how I'm dumbing now. I think you only love me cause I'm poppin'. This a layup, this a rebound, then it's rhyming. Tyson with the fade, not the hair, my hands rockin'. When I link with ballpoint, you know it's knockin'. Get out my way, I'm so unashamed. Throw it to my veins, like my 2K green or blue, I'm not into games. Focus on your player's face while I'm stacking change. We throw out what you got on your whole crew late. Every time I drop it, knock you make the school face. I can't stand to be around people who are
life is what you make it. My shit been amazing. I can't see a way out. I've been stacking face down off canvases I painted. I just spent the rain day on shit I can't afford, but that's the price I pay for the memories I'm making. I've been going places, I've been shaking hands for a chance to really make it. This life is so abrasive, so I almost gave it. All this shit I'm laying, it's only the foundation. I've been going crazy, just trying to find a way. I was in the basement, trying to turn the page. I was going through the phase, nobody see my face. I was chasing at the paper, been all for the waiters, with everything again, ain't nothing left to lose. I've been breaking rules, I've been making moves, with everything to prove. Now it's going how I see it through my lens, but it's stuck in my head. I can't seem to get away from it. I went out of my way. I'm trying to feel the air again. I've lost somewhere in my head. I could die it all on my own, holding tight to the pledge. I'm somewhere near the edge of wishing we never met. I'm scared of being without you, afraid no one ever know me. I'm out near the edge, and I can't get this out of my head yet. Look like who I'm becoming, it's all I ever wanted. Never like me when you're sober, only like you when I'm lonely. Looking in the mirror for the self-diagnosis. Feel like they villainize me if they ever get to know me. They tell me that you need it, the action didn't show it. Knowing that you play the angles, but I'm seeing through your motives. With the weight on my shoulder, found a way to hold it. I can't keep my focus, better keep composure. Hard when I've been coping with all the pressure that I fed. Make it hard to hold my head, make it hard to get to sleep. Like I'm slipping from the edge, struggling to get a breath. Right the rising with the lead, life is not a guarantee. Niggas dying by the clip, self-prescribed to dilemmas. Not a way to flee the scene, I've been trying to get a grip onto something out of reach. Life is speeding to a beat, it's how I realize that I'm not the man I wanna be.
Carlson on for the field goal. Remember, he was drafted and released by the Vikings. The kick by Carlson is good. And the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead.
Vikings, nothing.
And leading them, Charles, their quarterback, their field general. On second down now, it's Cook. Cook, a first down and more. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A game there of 30 big ones.
All right, I've got to be careful here. All right, he's on the plus side of 30. There may be a little gray in the beard, but that's not slowing down his speed as far as he's concerned.
What are you saying? I'm on the plus side of 30.
Well, if you're on the plus side of 30.
On second down, it's Cook. And he's got this pretty close to a first down as the... Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Complete. Jefferson to target. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Well, CD, this is the 5th time in the last 2 seasons we'll get the chance to see 2 of the league's most bitter rivals face off. And this time, it's with additional playoff. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Intended for Justin Jefferson. Incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Joseph's got it. And that will tie us at 3-3.
There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
On second down, it's Jones. Past the 20, down the numbers. There he goes. Touchdown, Packers.
Green Bay.
Aaron Jones, 41 yards. And the Packers have taken the lead.
We know it's primarily a passing league now, but anytime a runner breaks one like that, you've got to have a secondary that can find a way to him and find a way to get him on the ground. Absent of that, he's going to find the end zone every time.
Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. And it is up.
The kick is good.
And it's good. That'll make our score 10-3 now.
Vikings 3.
That kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. This one brought in by Jefferson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Nice gain of 21 yards. Well, CD, you think back to the previous meetings between these two clubs. This offense has had success moving the ball down the field and putting points on the board against this defense. How do you think that they keep that up here in this play?
And they need to get the ball to those guys. But they also understand this is going to be a big-time defense they're going up against, and they're going to need their best effort. Otherwise, it's going to be a one-on-one game.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
I like that one, partner. They go back-to-back with excellent gains, and really it shouldn't be a surprise who they were throwing the ball to. He's their best guy.
Yeah, we knew that they would get him involved early. They're doubling down on getting him involved early.
Don't be surprised if they'll come right back to him again.
Back good plays, have him on the move on first down. On play action, they'll throw. This one right back into the hands of Jefferson. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got a first and goal. In succession, not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Try to run this one in. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths, running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
And he'll put it through, and that evens brings us up at 10 apiece. So that drive, 4 plays, and it's capped off by the touchdown run. As we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. In a bit, the coach is with us per usual as we start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential matchups in this year's Super Bowl.
Break it down, Coach. Break it down.
Got an open man finding Jefferson. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that. In the first half, they've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Now this throw caught left side. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 13-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down to the end zone, but it's in play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. They'll set up a throw. Looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jackson. They thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity.
Loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Daniil Hunter, his 2nd sack of the night.
I remember when I was a kid and all I wanted was a nickel so I could get that soda down at the fountain. And guess what? The nickel came into play well. 5 defensive backs, they covered well, allowed for the sacks.
Sodas were a nickel when you were a kid?
No, I just needed the extra nickel so I could pay the proper price.
Okay, how much were they? A dime? What were they?
15 cents.
Here's J.K. Scott now. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. As always, what half remains in the battle to see who will take home that George Halas trophy and represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. We'll get back to you guys in just a moment. But first, let's look back to the AFC Championship game held earlier today. And it's the Baltimore Ravens who are heading back to the Super Bowl as they await the winner of this NFC Championship game. So with that, let's get you right back out for the second half, as one of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. To find out who, let's turn it back over to Brandon Godden.
Second and 11. This is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Well, CD, we've talked a lot about this defense, and certainly a lot of things, a lot of questions surrounding their unquestioned leader on this side of the ball. If this happens to be his last half of football, if they don't advance, could this be the final time we see him in that uniform?
That's right, partner, because we've all known that he was going to be a free agent this offseason, and he could head elsewhere. Extension talks with his current team broke down earlier this season, and he was vocal.
Come up now, 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. He'll look to throw. Goes right back to Jefferson, and this one complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 26. That's a 3rd down conversion to 24 yards there. Nice play.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. So back-to-back in.
range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Going for him, but this is intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
So here are the Packers now. They get set.
Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. He's going to have the first down past the 20. And all the way up to the 33-yard line. 24 yards there. First down, Minnesota.
First play of the drive, a first down run. That sets you up for whichever way you want to go. Do you come right back and run the football again because you've got them on their heels? Or do you play chess match with them, break tendency, and go play action and go for the big shot? That can be the make or break difference on a play. This time you had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
This one complete downfield on the left side. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A good pickup there, 21 yards. They were in zone defensively, went with a crossing route. It's always interesting to watch that chess match.
Yeah, and I think safeties don't mind crossing routes against zone because eventually you're going to run into their territory, and that's when they lick their chops.
On first down, Cook. He'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Defensively, that was the same case on that play. Down the far left sideline here is complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They got 29 yards that time.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another.
The ball situated at the 9, second and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Cook. And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this third quarter play. One quarter remains until the NFC crowns its champion. We'll return with more after this. You're watching third and goal here. A big play brewing in this NFC title game. They run with Cook. He's been busy tonight. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook, his second touchdown of the night. And the Vikings are going to take the lead. Able to punch it in on third down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a fourth down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
He's got it as they go up by a total of 17-10. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it's capped off by the touchdown run coming from Dalvin Cook. Championship game, and it's a first down. And so from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground, and the Vikings pick up the football. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. A He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
Minnesota now ready for their next possession. And they are in position. Back to throw. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open.
Back to throw here. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Actual score, Vikings 20, Packers 10.
Here to the 8-yard line. Now Stafford. That catch good for only and this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And he's into the clear. The 30. 10.
That's all you got!
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Touchdown.
And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Joseph now to have the PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. Scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
On 4th down, Stafford is incomplete.
Intended for Devontae.
So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't matter. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
And here now the offense heading back out there. And you can bet that they are starting to sense it now. That George Halas trophy nearly theirs. Their spot as NFC champions oh so close as they try to finish this one off. At the 41-yard line. That one looks like he'll throw here. This is Hamler on the receiving end. And he finally is out of bounds, but he's down inside the 20-yard line. A big play there for Minnesota. 41 yards.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
The side judge incomplete. Well, at this point, I think it's safe to say that they have their rival's number.
Yeah, if that wasn't clear based on how the last 4 regular season meetings have gone, now with a playoff win today, we have conclusive proof of that, don't we? What I'm curious about is what this defense will look like next year. Could they end up losing one of their best defensive players in the league to free agency? That's a question for management. The team hopes he'll be around.
And that'll close the books on the conference championship. For Charles Davis, myself, Brandon Gaudin, and our entire crew, we'll talk to you in 2 weeks from the Super Bowl.
go beast on them. I go beast.